Today, I'm going to tell you the real reason why Americans are fat. Whenever I meet someone who's not American, whether they're Korean or Japanese or European or Brazilian or whatever, I always try to ask them some questions about America because I like getting an outside perspective on what people think about America, because I already have all my perspectives pre-made and I want to see what they think. And one of the questions I usually ask them is, why are Americans fat? Now, the funniest part about this whole thing is that when I ask that question, it presupposes that Americans are fat. It's kind of what we call a loaded question, which means I'm asking you a question, but it assumes at least one of the partial answers, which is Americans are fat. And no one ever stops me. No one ever says, wait. I don't think Americans are fat. Because it's been statistically shown, I think, I just looked up some things on the OECD, it's 38% of Americans are obese. And the way they measure obesity is not perfect, but it's a good barometer to show you that we're kind of the fattest country in the world. And anyone who's been to America for like more than 24 hours can just kind of see like there's more fat people here than the country I come from. And the question is, of course, why are Americans fat? And when I ask the Korean person or European person, they'll give me some answers like Americans drive everywhere instead of walking. Kind of true, I guess. But like New York, they walk places, and it depends where you are. But mostly, yeah, we do drive a lot of places. It's because of all the fast food. And that's a little bit of like a chicken and egg causality question. It's like, are we fat because there's a lot of fast food, or is there a lot of fast food because we're fat? And what I really want to get to is like the real core of the issue of why Americans are so fat. And my idea is that we have a very unholistic view of health. Koreans and European people and Japanese people that I know, they have a very holistic view, especially Korean people, really have a very holistic view of health. Health is this thing that you have to keep upkeep. It's not it's something you're always on your mind, and everything you eat you think has some connection to your health. Every activity you do has some connection to your health. And it's kind of the opposite of how Americans think. I think in general, Americans think you're either skinny or fat. Honestly, to some degree, it's how fat are you? How skinny are you? And the idea of health as in like, I don't want to get cancer, I don't want to get diabetes, I want to make sure my heart is healthy. It exists, but it's like a minor part of the equation. The real equation is, how fat are you? How much do you weigh? That's about it. And Korean people are very aware of just health as a general thing. It's always funny to me because my Korean friend will say like, I want to lose 3 kilograms. Like, dude, that's not even a goal. That's me like in the morning taking a big poop. Like, that's just not a big deal, right? Okay, maybe TMI. Anyway, the point is there's 2 ways that we are not holistic about our health. Number 1 is diet, and the other one is exercise. I get really angry. First, talking about diet, okay? I go crazy because if you take a chicken in Korea and you want to turn it into food, you take a small chicken, you put it in a deep fryer, it becomes tongdak, it's 5,000 won. Take that same small chicken, put it in some broth, cook it for like 12 hours, and add some herbs and spices, it's samgyetang, and it's 15,000 won. Which makes me fucking crazy because I love samgyetang. If I were a rich man, I'd eat samgyetang every single fucking day. And I say this to my Korean friends, they always point out that's because samgyetang is really healthy because it has these herbs and spices or whatever it is, and of course, ginseng. And it's actually like, I don't like the taste of ginseng that much, and a lot of times I'll eat samgyetang with my Korean friend, and I'll take it out and I'll give it to them. And the Korean person is just so wickedly happy about it. They're like, ha, this dumb fucking Wegukin does not understand how things work. He just gave me the most valuable part of his samgyetang for free. What a fucking sucker. And it's kind of funny. And they tell me usually, go, no, that's the really expensive part. You should have it. And it's good for your health. And that's the thing that gets weird. They go, it's good for your health. And it's like, in my mind, I'm still got this American binary point of view of health, which is it like low in calories? You know, how is that going to make me skinny? Everything is calories. Like, things that are healthy have to be like, I don't know, extreme, like just green vegetables and you know, like when Americans do a diet, this is one of the shocking things. When Americans do a diet, we have like the paleo diet and the keto diet and the, you know, long time ago it was the Atkins diet and the Mediterranean diet, and there are all these kind of extreme, here's the rules and this is what you got to follow, and if you follow these rules then you'll lose 2 kilograms a week, and within, you know, 6 months you'll be down to ripped fighting shape. And it's really extreme. It's not about health. It's about just lose weight as fast as you can in an awesome way. Korean people, when they want to lose that 3 kilograms, oh no, 3 kilograms, they do it by just like, I'm going to eat hansi kimbap. Like that's almost always their diet. It's like, okay, well, and like, you know, they'll stick to like just generally healthier foods. Like they won't go to McDonald's as much. They won't eat fast food as much. And they'll just stick to general healthier foods. They're not like, I'm going on paleo, bro. I've never had, I mean, maybe I just not mean the right Korean people, but I've never seen Korean people like, paleo diet, bro. That's what I'm doing, because Americans, like I keep saying, Americans' idea of health is just, am I losing weight? Or am I gaining weight? Am I fat? And am I skinny? And that's about it. Korean people are like, let me shed these 3 kilograms. It's going to take me some time, but then I'll be back down to my good weight and I'll be kind of healthy. And even if I am skinny, I should be eating ginseng just to keep up my health. Whereas like when I eat that, I'm just like, ginseng, this is not, you know, low calorie. This is not helping me lose weight. Fuck it. That's the way we unholistically see a diet. But we also have this unholistic view of exercise. It was very strange to me. I was going to go meet my friend, and she was at a cafe. This is in Korea. And I thought, okay, like the cafe was maybe, I don't know, 4 kilometers away. I don't know. I'm going to say like 1.5 miles or 2 miles, whatever that is in kilometers. And I saw it on the map, and it's like, you can take a bus and get there faster, and there's kind of a bus that goes directly there. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just walk. You know, it's a nice day. I'll enjoy a nice walk. And then when I got there, she was like, whoa, how, you got here by walking? I'm like, yeah, I came from, you know, over there. And I named the place. She's like, oh my God, wow, you really got some good exercise. Now in my mind, I'm telling you, we don't think of exercise as this holistic thing that you pick up here and there, and you should do some here and do a lot here and blah, blah. For us, exercise is go to the goddamn gym. If you don't go to the gym and do like pretty intense exercise, you're not exercising. In fact, for American males, I would say 95% of the time we exercise, it's lifting weights. Like, that's what exercise means for an American male. It means go to the gym and lift weights, almost preferably free weights. So to us, exercise is also this extreme thing. For Korean people and even European people I know, exercise is this holistic, ethereal thing, like, you know, play soccer once a week, once, maybe twice a week. You know, at lunchtime, you know, walk, or it's kind of this like idea of just do a lot of little things a lot. Make sure your whole life is healthy all the time. Take up stairs at the subway instead of the escalator. It's kind of this like everything, every part of your life is like stay healthy and stay nice. Like I'm trying to keep saying, Americans see exercise in this way too. Extreme. Go to the gym. Get buff if you're a man. I guess if you're a girl, I don't know so well because I'm not a girl, but you know, jog on the treadmill for like an hour. Like, don't walk on the treadmill, jog. And like, it's always this extreme thing. You got to be losing weight. And if you're not losing weight, you gave up and you're sitting on the couch eating garbage again. Like, we don't have a lot of in between because we're not thinking holistically. We're not thinking of the whole picture of health as like, I need to be healthy. We're thinking I need to get skinny. And if I'm already skinny, I need to stay skinny and not get fat. And that's why we end up getting fat, because not a lot of us are doing that crazy extreme health thing. So we end up just being these big fat people who really don't think about health at all. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you hate this video, give it a thumbs down. If you love me or hate me, please hit the subscribe button. So if you agree or disagree with me, of course, you know, leave some comments. If you like think Americans aren't fat, which is kind of a ridiculous idea, but you have some idea, no, Americans aren't fat, of course, leave that in the comments below. Okay. Remember, these videos come out every Friday at 7 p.m. So if it's after 7 p.m. it's Friday, there's a new video out and you should check it out. And of course, remember the most important thing of all. Have a super awesome day.
창화 그리고 키뮤리 덕분에 저는 이런 영상을 만들 수 있습니다. 여러분의 지원 덕분에 이번 영상을 제작할 수 있었습니다.